To give us entertainment, we would like to welcome, for our drum and lyre dance, we have our Antipolo Immaculate Conception School. They are called the Blue Stars.
Kaya yung mayanig ang bakbakan, todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na.
Welcoming everyone here at Ynares Sports Center, Antipolo, Rizal. And for our main game tonight at Maharlika, Pilipinas Basketball League, it's time to call our Rizal Crusaders. Ladies and gentlemen, our players tonight: Kelvin Gregorio, Mark Benitez, Ryan Hosseini, Marco Paulo Balagtas, Eric De La Cuesta, Jess Faildon, Jerome Juanico, Paul Santiago, James Patrick Abagon, James Mangaran, Mark Anthony Doligon, Popoy Banzali, Darwin Lumor, Chris Santos, Alvin Vito, Marvin Mercado,
kapag may labay nagkakaisa.
The anticipation has been building kanina pa dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo City para sa home debut ng Rizal Crusaders-Xentro Mall na makakalaban ang Pasay Voyagers. And good evening once again, basketball fans. Si Delph Tupas kasama si Coach Christian Juan. We were treated to a thrilling first game, and now the focus is on the home team, the Rizal Crusaders. As we take a look at their standings, the North Division, yung Pasay Voyagers 0-1. They lost their first game to the Navotas Clutch, and they're looking to bounce back here.
Tama ka dyan, no? And what a way to bounce back. Dito, kalaban ng home team. Itong Rizal na first time natin maglalaro rito na galing din sa talo.
Yeah, galing din sa talo itong Rizal sa Bulacan Cuyas, 0-1 sa South Division. And yung tema nitong Pasay Voyagers, no? How interesting na ang itong Rizal, no, ang patron saint nila, ang patron nila is Our Lady of Good Voyage. So,
wow.
No, will it be a good voyage? Yun yung tanong para dito sa Pasay Voyagers. I know na nahirapan ka pumunta dito.
Galing din akong Pasay. Oo. Pero tingnan natin, tingnan natin kung makakabawi nga sila. Talking about itong Pasay, Ludovice had 17, De Leon had 15, Ynares had 10. They're gonna need not only scoring, pero depensa dahil 83 points ang give up nila nung kalaban ng Navotas.
Well, that was heavy para dito sa Pasay. And ito naman, ang Rizal. They lost to Bulacan. 19 big points, pero may JP Rizal. Hindi lang sa Makati. Dito rin sa Rizal Crusaders. Paul Santiago and James Patrick Abugan ang nanguna sa kanila. 13 points and 10 points. Punta tayo sa ating Coliseum Parker, Top Juliana for the starting lineups.
At the MPBL Datu Cup, this game is live via ABS-CBN SNA. It's the visiting Pasay Voyagers versus your very own Rizal Crusaders-Xentro Mall. And now let's meet the starters. First up for the Pasay Voyagers. At center number 10, Robert Bartolo. Shooting guard number 12, Ivan Ludovice. At point guard number 13, Shaq Alanes. Power forward number 15, Bobby Bulacaneg. And at small forward, number 16, JP Valenzuela. The head coach for the Pasay Voyagers is Cholo Marte. And now here are the starters for your very own Rizal Crusaders-Xentro Mall. At point guard number 2, Chris Diputado. Small forward number 9, Alvin Beater. At center number 15, Mark Benitez. Shooting guard number 21, Ryan Hosseini. And at power forward number 25, James Abugan. The head coach for the Rizal Crusaders-Xentro Mall is Braulio Lim. Officials for the ball game are Jovet Calder, Vin Mocfembia.
Starters para sa Pasay Voyagers, Shaq Alanes, Ivan Ludovice sa backcourt. Man in the middle, Robert Bartolo, JP Belencion, and Bobby Balucanag ang forwards. Para naman sa home team, Rizal Crusaders, Chris Diputado, Cebuano guard is with Ryan Husseini, and Mark Benitez, and James Abugan and Alvin Vitog. And the tip will go to Pasay. We are underway dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo, Rizal. Second game of our Thursday doubleheader. Rizal Crusaders looking for their first win of the season, just like the Pasay Voyagers. Bobby Balucanag underneath the mismatch against Vitog. He gets the 2 points.
And that's a good start for the Voyagers. Balucanag really played well in their last game at about 8 rebounds and 6 points. First 2 points of the ball game.
That's an air ball. Abugan couldn't get the miss. Takbo ngayon yung Pasay. They go to JP Belencion. No hesitation. That's a 3. JP Belencion. He missed the first game against Navotas. Nilagay siya sa reserve list ni Coach Cholo Martin. And immediately paying dividends ang kanyang pag-start dito as Chris Diputado misses the triple. Ludovice, atake, binigay kay Balucanag, loses the handle, and it's a turnover para sa Pasay.
One of the things na naging problema nitong Rizal, obviously only scoring 60 points nung first game nila. But aside from that, is really, I thought they were never in a flow, at least to put themselves in an opportunity to score. So, yun ang magiging interesting para sa akin kung paano yung magiging identity ng team nila offensively. As you see, Mark Benitez on the post with a nice right-handed jump hook.
Mark Benitez opening the scoring here para sa Rizal. Who do they go to? Hindi pa natin alam. For Rizal, when they need baskets consistently, Ludovice against Diputado. Belencion, nice pass to Bartolo, and he gets the 2 points. Robert Bartolo.
And that's the effect of Belencion. Pagka-shoot niya, catch and shoot. Yung first possession, 3 points. That time, 2 tao lumabas sa kanya. Miscommunication. Wide open, Bartolo underneath.
James Abugan against Balucanag. Alanes with the tip. Diputado.
Offensive foul.
That's a push on Chris Diputado.
Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. This is only the second offensive set of the ball game, Sidel. And yet it ended up as a broken play, led to a turnover.
And Coach Braulio Lim, concerns early on. 7-2 lamang ang Pasay. Belenchon with the pick.
Pick and pop play for Belenchon. That's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul.
Chris Diputado.
You have to give space. Kailangan mo bigyan ng spasyo yung shooter. Enough para makababa. Yung dalawang paa niya ng maayos sa floor.
Pangalawang foul na ni Chris Diputado.
Bihira natin makita yung mga ganong pick and roll. Usually ang pick and roll na nakikita natin, especially years ago, is between a small man and a big man. But, you know, obviously basketball has evolved. And tulad na nangyari yun, ang nagbigay ng screen, ito si Belenchon. This is after the pop right here. At Diputado, right there, yung pag-twist ng katawan niya.
Yung pag-close out ni Chris Diputado.
Although tumingin siya sa ring, pero syempre hindi doon binabase. Again, you have to give enough space para sa shooter. Kasi medyo, hindi medyo, delikado talaga yung mga ganong play. Ang dami ng players na napipilayan dahil sa mga ganong insidente.
Chris Diputado as alam mo si Chris Diputado, a bit of trivia. He was teammates with Greg Slaughter at the University of Visayas pa. Hindi yung pre-Ateneo Greg Slaughter.
Oo.
And when Greg Slaughter was MVP of the league in Cebu, si Chris Diputado nasa Mythical 5. And medyo malalim yung hugot kong yun.
Oo, medyo nga. From Antipolo na papunta ka ng Cebu.
Oo. But, Chris Diputado is, he's been in Manila for quite some time. He's working here and, nakikilaro din sa mga recreational leagues. And now he's been given a chance here to lead this Rizal Crusaders team. And JP Belenchon, 2 for 2 so far. The third free throw on the way.
Along with the new look.
Hindi mo talaga pag ganyan buhok mo, parang hindi pwedeng hindi ka ma-recognize ng tao, Pagka sa lubong pa lang, si JP yan.
Oo, hindi ako nagkakamali. So far, 26 teams na tayo. Times 20 players per team. So, pero siya pa lang nakikita natin na ganyan.
Ang hairstyle, Ludovice against Diputado. Naked Bartolo, the jumper is good, and Pasay, like a well-oiled machine to start out the game. It's a 10-point lead, and sucking the life out of this home crowd here. Husseini for 3, that's good! Ryan Husseini missed the last game. He's the team captain of this Rizal team as Ludovice misses the 3. May report ang ating kasamang si Gianna Ynares.
Like you mentioned, Sadelf, isa sa mga homegrown players ng Rizal is Ryan Husseini, also the Crusaders team captain. Sabi ni Ryan, siya ang ginawang captain dahil positive mindset talaga siya lagi at kaya niyang mag-motivate. You can see being the first to give high fives and pats on the back to his teammates. Saan niya nakuha ang kanyang optimism? Sabi niya, oo, masarap manalo, but I just want to play. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Gianna. And you need guys like that in your team. Glue guys. Kumbaga, yung mga bonus nakakashoot pa sila.
Oo. Siyempre, aside from yung mga, quote-unquote star players or main guys, tulad nga na sinabi mo, you need a supporting cast. All scorers, kailangan mo nang papasa ng bola sa'yo. So every guy from the first to the last, all the way to the last, importante sa team yan.
And Ryan Husseini has immediately made an impact here. And siya talaga, sabi nga, he just wants to play ball. So ball is type lang din talaga si Ryan Husseini as another foul on Bitog. That's the 4th team foul on Rizal at the 6-minute and 37 mark of the first period. Ludovice. Belencion, lalapit. JP Belencion, nilalabas kay Ludovice. Shaq Alanes, the set shot three is good! Shaq Alanes, 10 points in the last game. Hits his first three of the ball game.
Ang gusto mo sa opensa nitong Pasay, karamihan ng shoot nila, if not lahat, no, galing sa pasa.
Diputado. Benitez. Bartolo mapipituan ng foul. Powerade is the official hydration partner of the MPBL Datu Cup. So good evening sa mga kaibigan natin sa Gingoog City. Dondon Rodriguez nanonood. Husseini from the perimeter. He'll get the bounce. No. Bartolo once again. That's a second foul on Robert Bartolo.
Ayan ang binibigay nitong si James Abugan. He's a guy na offensively, kaya niya magdala ng bola as a foreman. And offensively naman, going for those offensive rebounds, loose balls.
Lamang ang Pasay ng 8. We have a timeout.
Iconic nga ang Ynares Sports Center at sabi ni Coach Braulio na ito ang motivation ng Crusaders today. In his words, 6-man namin ang home crowd. Alam niya na mabilis ang laro ng Pasay pero pinaghandaan daw nila na makakasabay sila. 3 linggo lang magkakasama ang Crusaders pero para makabuild ng dynamic, todo effort daw ang management nila. Sabi niya after practice, pumupunta sila sa bahay ng boss nila to ease off the pressure and to share a good meal. Back to you, Sadalf and Christian.
Thank you, Gianna. And, just playing in this, this wonderful venue, the Ynares Center, gives you enough drive and enough motivation really to do well, especially in front of this, in front of your home fans here. As we await the resumption of this ball game, 15-7, lamang ang Pasay. Mga kaibigan natin nanonood. Happy birthday, Steven Vivas, Jason Jacinto, nanonood din, Jonathan Barrios, and Neki Reparial. Salamat sa inyong suporta sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Day 11 na po kami. And this is our first time at the Ynares Center in Antipolo, Rizal. And so far, it's been memorable. After watching that first game, panalo ang Makati sa Manila. Alvin Bitog. Brian Ilad naka-intercept ng pasa. Belencion, libreng-libre. He'll take the 3. Mintis yun. Ayan, Husseini ngayon. We go to Diputado. There's Diputado to James Abugan. Alvin Bitog for 3. Pasok yan, Alvin Bitog. Binalikan niya ito si Shaq Alanes. Alanes, aatake. Turnover para sa Pasay. And Rizal, it's taking a while for them to settle down. Those big baskets from Benitez and etong kay Bitog has allowed them to come within 5. Bitog once again.
That's a foul.
And because of that 3, binantayan na siya ni JP Belencion and nakakuha ng foul ito si Alvin Bitog.
Ito si Bitog, one of his strengths is aside from driving the basketball, he's a much improved jump shooter. Ako mismo first hand nakita ko yan sa mga ibang liga. Pero one thing na strength nitong si Bitog is that yung expression niya will always be the same all throughout the game. But he always plays hard para sa kanyang kupunan. And he's probably, you were tinatanong mo kanina, si Dev, no? kung sino yung parang magiging go-to guy ng team na to. I think Vitug is their best candidate para maging go-to player para sa Rizal.
Well, yung demeanor niya, no? medyo hindi lang siya masyadong emotional. But Alvin Vitug so far with 6 points. 6 of the 13 of the Rizal Crusaders. Midway into this first period. This was once a 10-point lead. It's now down to 2. Ludovice cuts. Ludovice with the scoop. No good. Abugan with the rebound. Diputado. Benitez thought about the 3. Punta sila kay Abugan. He lost the basketball.
Good pass.
Salcedo all the way for 2 points. Diputado to Benitez. The jump shot. That's good. Mark Benitez
has 6 points in the ball game. And Brian Ilad, dapat kilala niya itong si Benitez dahil kapwa la sa lista si Ludovice with a getaway. But he has to be smarter of defending itong si Benitez. He is a jump shooter at the 5 position.
Diputado, they go to Abugan against Balucanag. Benitez, once again. Abugan, underneath. Strong move. And may hatak doon. Galing kay Alvin Vitug and he will be whistled for that foul. Nasa penalty na yung Rizal. Abugan just couldn't finish under the rim there.
Ay, masakit pa ron. Nag-miss ka na and then hindi mo na nakuha yung bola at dahil nasa penalty ka na, you give up a useless foul. So they're walking 94 feet just to take free throws.
Paul Santiago pumasok na sa laro. He had 13 points the last game. So si Paul Santiago.
Jet Vidal nasa loob na rin para sa Pasay.
First free throw para kay Bobby Balucanag, the former San Sebastian stalwart, is short. Tubong Nueva Ecija. Bobby Balucanag, second free throw, pasok. R.R. De Leon has entered the ball game and a very solid outing in his debut. Had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Pretty much kept Pasay in the ball game against Navotas before Navotas pulled away. Paul Santiago. The hard drive to the hoop gets the 2 points.
Instant scorer itong si Santiago. That's one. Isa sa mga strength na yan as a basketball player. Hindi na iyan tumira yan.
R.R. De Leon fading away. Wala. Vitug was caught holding on to Ilad.
Foul number 9 has been defeated. Penalty. That's his third personal foul.
Ito isa sa mga inaabangan kong papasok sa laro. Popoy Banzali.
Si Kuya Popoy.
Oo.
Lalo na ito.
Kuya Eric de la Cuesta also entering the ball game.
Tito Eric ko na yan.
Tito. As Brian Ilad misses the first free throw. Maganda din yung kwento nitong si Brian Ilad. He has actually been working overseas before getting the call to return to the Philippines and play here in the MPBL as he makes the second free throw. Argel Mendoza pumasok na sa laro. Some pressure in the backcourt here. Popoy Banzali ngayon. Pagawan yan si Kuya Popoy. Banzali. Oh, he's almost a turnover. Eric de la Cuesta to Banzali against Salcedo. Banzali. There's a foul on Salcedo.
Pasay is doing a good job of controlling dribble penetration, lalo na sa lineup nitong Rizal. You look at Santiago, you look at De La Cuesta, these are dead shot shooters. So if you're Pasay, tamang ginagawa nitong si Coach Cholo, no? Hindi, not overreacting yung mga help side defenders. Dahil pag nag-help yan, these are capable players of, making that three.
12 seconds to shoot. Popoy Banzali. The sidestep, the extra pass. Eric De La Cuesta, that's a three. Eric De La Cuesta. First 3 points para kay Eric De La Cuesta. Lead is down to 1. Ilan, Vidal, libre. Jet Vidal. Gustong bumawi. De La Cuesta with the rebound. Popoy Banzali ngayon. Bibigay ulit kay De La Cuesta. Atake, Eric De La Cuesta. Benitez to Paul Santiago, fading away. Babad ng tira, hindi pumasok. Argel Mendoza. Mendoza trying to drop it off to Elad. Vidal once again. And Eric De La Cuesta, how about that? Taking the charge.
Hey, no surprise right there. If there's one player in this league that I really know well, it's Kuya Eric De La Cuesta. Aside from his dead shot, he made his first three in this ball game. He takes pride in playing defense. And as a teammate, you are going to love being a teammate of Eric De La Cuesta because of that attitude.
Popoy Banzali, binabate ni Salcedo. De La Cuesta ngayon.
That's an offensive foul. Illegal screen, moving screen by Benitez. Hinabol pa kasi ng balikan.
And no, but you gotta give credit here to Rizal. They were down 12-2 earlier. Salcedo, Vidal to Mendoza, ilalabas kay Vidal, extra pass to Salcedo. And Marco Balagtas able to read that one very well.
2-3 zone by Rizal.
Vidal, Mendoza. 5 seconds to shoot. Vidal, that's Mendoza rather, that's short. Eric De La Cuesta. To Paul Santiago. Paul Santiago, that's a three, short. Kelvin Gregorio, papasok na. Or Mark Benitez.
Good to see Kelvin Gregorio back. After a short stint in the pros, a former UE Red Warrior, had an injury a couple years back.
Vidal, the three. In and out. Gregorio with the rebound. Popoy Banzali. Banzali, they go to Paul Santiago. Up against Argel Mendoza. Eric De La Cuesta, na libre, patay. Ang tira na yan para kay Eric De La Cuesta. 5 points. You have to book that shot para kay Eric De La Cuesta.
Automatic.
Lamang na ang Rizal dito. It's been their second unit.
And who makes the stop after making the shot on the other end?
Eric De La Cuesta. Popoy Banzali brings the ball down. De La Cuesta. Paul Santiago to Gregorio against Elad. Gregorio trapped. Kelvin Gregorio somehow finds a way to get that shot off. Jet Vidal comes away with a rebound. 5 seconds remaining. Vidal throws it up, and that's a foul on Eric De La Cuesta.
That's his first foul.
8 years ago, that would have been an offensive foul. But obviously, years has caught up to Eric, but he has always been a great defensive player. But that time, syempre, mas batang nanalo doon. He got beat on the drive by Vidal.
2 for 2, Jet Vidal. 5.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tingnan natin dito kung may makukuha pa yung Rizal in this possession. Popoy Banzali. Not sure he is aware of that clock. Complaining to the referee na maraming hawak si Ralph Salcedo, but Mark Benitez giving Rizal a ray of hope early on after that blistering start by Pasay. Vito also making it rain from beyond the arc. It's the younger and quicker Voyagers on top by 1 at the end of the first quarter.
Mga kaibigan, naman po ang ating Baywatch Scam. Flash those killer smiles once you're focused on our Baywatch Scam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na.
Back here at the Ynares Center in Antipolo para sa labanan ng Rizal and Pasay. The Voyagers making the trip here. As we take a look at their first quarter field goal, 7 of 14 para sa Pasay, 8 of 15 naman para sa Rizal after a flat start. Eric De La Cuesta once again. 7 puntos na yan.
Make that 9 of 16. 3 of 3 for Tito Eric De La Cuesta.
Ever reliable Eric De La Cuesta. Bartolo against Gregorio. Bartolo, that's short. Gregorio. De La Cuesta to Banzali. Aatake. Popoy Banzali couldn't make the layup. And Marco Balagtas is there for the stick back. Umere. Si Kuya Popoy doon John Hamon responds with a 3. Tabla na tayo, 26.
Na-caught sleeping that time itong depensa ng Rizal after 2 passes galing sa inbound sa backcourt. 3 points.
De La Cuesta. Yan Samon. Punta sila kay Gregorio. Libre. That rolls out. Bartolo with a rebound. Ivan Ludovice nagdadala ng bola. Belenchon. Bartolo against Gregorio. Still Bartolo. Bartolo pinilit and there's a foul on Gregorio.
That's just strength over the lighter Gregorio right here, with not only with the height advantage pero lamang din sa bigat, no? As you see, 2 beses lang pinound yung bola, papasok sa loob. Simple drop step. 2 free throws for Bartolo.
Height and heft para kay Robert Bartolo. Naglaro sa St. Benilde nung collegiate days niya. Couldn't make the first free throw. Good look at the Pasay coaching staff. Coach Estong Ballesteros.
Former King Tiger.
Oo, and nakasama, of course, yung head coach, Coach Cholo Martin. Yung tapik na punta kay Hamon. That's 2 points para kay John Hamon. May 5 puntos na siya.
Was able to make 7 points in their last outing with their loss to Navotas. 2 of 2 so far to start the game.
Banzali to Gregorio.
That's a travel. Yeah. Not so much lift, no, sa tira ni Kelvin. Even the first shot na tinira niya sa 3 points has been a different player after his injury years ago.
Hamon. Atake, John Hamon loses the handle. Eric De La Cuesta comes away with the ball. De La Cuesta, atake. Nilapitan na si Robert Bartolo doon and he draws the foul. Pangatlo na ni Robert Bartolo.
Immediately looks here at the panel. He knows it. But anytime you're in transition, obviously yung defense is scrambled yan and then you have a big man on you to Eric, obviously used to be a lot faster, but every time you have a big guy on you in transition,
backpedaling.
Backpedaling, it puts them in a very awkward position. Kaya ganun, inutaka na lang siya ni Kuya Eric, inatake yung katawan para dito sa free throws na to.
8 puntos na si Eric De La Cuesta. That's his 9th point of the ball game. We're tied at 28. 7.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Pasay laban sa Rizal. Kasama natin si Gianna Ynares, my report.
Before the game, kinakausap ko si John Hamon hanggang nahanap namin ang sarili namin sa gitna ng production number. Tumawa siya, gestured to move out of the way and proceeded to the interview. Showing na kahit ex-pro si John, very down-to-earth pa rin siya. Ang lagi daw niyang remind sa mga teammates niya is that basketball is a team sport. At ang dinala niya from the pros to the MPBL ay ang kanyang Lucky Charms. 2 bracelets, one of Jesus Christ and one of Padre Pio he sometimes keeps in his socks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Gianna, and a closer getting to know John Hamon there. Obviously, stressing team basketball, and pinakita ni Ivan Ludovice doon yung team basketball binigay niya kay Balucanag. Popoy Bansali throws it up and puts it in. And back comes Pasay. Bobby Balucanag. Nice feed there from Ludovice.
You cannot be happy if you coach Braulio after making a layup on the offensive end. Nakabawi ka agad ng ganong kadali lang.
Powerade is the official hydration partner of the MPBL Datu Cup. As nakakuha ng foul. You see Paul Santiago. First free throw is good para kay Paul Santiago. Kung napapadalas ka sa mga recreational leagues, chances are makikita mo si Paul Santiago.
Itong Jamal Crawford ng recreational league. Talagang instant scorer to. Itong si Santiago.
Ball is life din yan. Itong si Paul Santiago. Ludovice. Against Balagtas, ibibigay kay Belención, takes the three. Good challenge there from Jerome Juanico. Banzali. Wiggling his way in traffic. Turnover, Pasay. On the attack, John Hamon gets the 2 points. May 7 points na ito si John Hamon.
At ito dapat ang gawin ng Pasay, whether it's off a make or a miss basket. And better if off a turnover to push the tempo and force itong Rizal to run the whole game. Eric De La Cuesta will a forced shot with a hand in his face.
Good line, pero short ng tira ni Eric De La Cuesta.
Probably his first miss, tama ba?
Oo,
his first miss
of the ball game. Papahinga na si Popoy Banzali. Balik sa laro si Chris Diputado. Chris Diputado has 2 brothers playing for National University. So, nasa dugo ang basketball nito si Chris Diputado. He returns to the ball game. Guarding Ivan Ludovice. Belención. Balucanag. Trying to thread the needle there. Naagaw ni Juanico. Atake. Juanico with the right hand. So, hindi mo alam kung saan nanggaling yung tira na yun.
Alam mo, ito si Juanico. Nung pinunot pa lang ito, patakbo sa bench, naghiyawan na ang mga tao. Mukhang fan favorite siya rito.
Air ball from Cadavis, but John Amon cleans up the miss. Been doing a lot of damage here para sa Pasay, si John Amon. De La Cuesta, lumapit. Eric De La Cuesta, just a dead shot.
Nagpapakilala itong si Eric De La Cuesta kay Bulacanag, who sagged off that ball screen.
Juanico challenges the defense of Belenchon. And he draws the foul and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Jerome Juanico, first free throw is good.
Started the last game nung kalaban ng Bulacan, had 7 points, played 12 minutes. Right now coming off the bench and is being an instant impact. 4 quick points in the last 2 minutes.
Ludovice to Hamon. Go to Belenchon. R.R. De Leon. Hand off to Ludovice. Still Ludovice, 5 seconds to shoot. Ludovice, atake. And that's off Ludovice. That's a turnover. And also, naputokan na rin ng shot clock itong Pasay. Pumasok na sa laro. James Mangaran.
And Ludovice looking at Coach Cholo right away. May tinawag na play si Coach Cholo doon. Hindi nangyari. Quickly apologize.
De La Cuesta, another jumper. Short. Cadavis with the rebound. The hustle play from Mangaran comes. Balagtas comes away with the basketball. De La Cuesta na libre. Short. And si James Mangaran ang mapipituan ng foul.
Interesting story, Sidel. When Eric got the call to be a part of this team, they were inviting him to be an assistant coach. And then mga 2 weeks before ng opening, nagulat na lang siya at sinabi sa kanya, susukatan ka na namin.
Ng uniforme.
Dahil nakita yung kapasidad niya na kaya niya pa maglaro. Pero ang unang intensyon talaga, kinukuha siya rito para mag-assistant coach. I think it speaks a lot. You know, it sounds like a funny story, but it speaks a lot also sa kakayahan niya, the character ni Coach Eric.
And pinahinga na si Eric De La Cuesta and Jet Vidal. That's the 2 points, a well-executed play there para sa Pasay. Masok na sa laro, Nino Marquez. Mangaran. Binigyan ng pick si Juanico. Binalik kay Mangaran. He'll take the 3. James Mangaran, short. R.R. De Leon with the rebound. Hamon.
Offensive foul.
And Juanico making that play happen para sa Rizal.
Anytime nilalagay mo yung sarili mo sa posisyon para pumito ang referee. At that time, staying in front after the drive nitong kay Hamon, no choice but to make that offensive foul after the clear. Hawi.
Oo, and Nino Marquez. Nakita natin siya dyan. Two minutes and 28 seconds remaining, and Juanico takes the 3. Good line. Pero kapos ang kanyang tira. Jet Vidal now with the basketball. To Belenchon. Lalapit. JP Belenchon. Bibigay niya kay R.R. De Leon. Balik kay Belenchon. Nabitawan ng bola. Steal by Balagtas. But Cadavis with the counter steal. Vidal atras para sa 3. And Jet Vidal misses the triple.
Not only that, it wasn't a good decision. It was a short 2 versus 1 fast break. Oh, Cholo Martin reacting, with dismay right away. Inatake dapat niya, and that was the better decision for that short opportunity. Instead, he settles. They don't make the shot. Rizal right now with the offensive possession. Nino Marquez in the ball game.
Well, Vice to Duvise, papalitan siya ni Argel Mendoza, but what a performance so far in this first half. 10 assists.
Silently.
Oo.
Silently.
Hindi natin naramdaman. Yung mga transition layup ng Pasay, sa kanya galing yun. As Diputado misses the first free throw.
Okay. Isang sigurado, simula jump ball pa lang, agresibo na kagad itong si Ludovise. Umatake.
And making a run at that record na naset lang nung Sabado ni Ray Parks, 15 assists. As we take a look at the bench scoring, Rizal with a 23-16 edge against Pasay as a substitute free throw para dito kay Chris Diputado.
May feeling ako dahil nabanggit mo yung mga pag-break ng record. Nanonood ngayon si Paolo Hubalde at ibe-break niya yan. Who was in the top 2 in assists last season.
Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao.
Okay, ito na naman ang ating Baywatch Cam. Smile because you're on our Baywatch Cam. Yan ang mga beautiful fans ng MPBL. One more time, yes, lovely couple here at the Baywatch Cam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na.
We're back here at the Ynares Center in Antipolo City, Rizal. A minute and 49 remaining in the second period. And salamat sa inyong panonood ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball Leagues. San Juan team owner, June Osman. Good evening po. As Jerome Monico is whistled for that foul. Wala pa sa penalty itong Rizal. Argel Mendoza, atake. Argel Mendoza. It's a blocking foul on James Mangaran.
Both teams now over the limit.
Argel Mendoza, one of the captains of this Pasay team. Played college ball at Emilio Aguinaldo. And then, ito si Argel Mendoza. Familiar to sa mga kalaban niya. Nila Popoy Banzali. No, sila din yung naglalaban yan eh. Nila Paul Santiago. And pinahinga na si James Mangaran. Balik sa laro.
Obviously, ang next, lagi natin nababanggit every game of what this league truly brings. It's really opportunity, obviously. And tulad nitong mga kilala natin players, you see Nino Marquez with a flashback move.
Vintage
Nino Marquez. Pero lagi natin pag-usapan, itong mga players na to, how good they are in those recreational leagues. As you see a nice block by Benitos. But the next challenge is, can they bring it to the next stage as Diputado finishes with the left hand nicely.
Tabla na tayo at 43, a minute remaining in the first half. De Leon. Mendoza, the triple. Argel Mendoza offline. Benitez with the rebound. Diputado ahead to Marquez. Nino Marquez. Nahanap si Abuga. Nice pass to Benitez. And Rizal, after a flat start, has come alive here in the second period.
Just slow to their feet itong depensa ng Pasay, and it's just a terrific read netong si Abugan with a nice touch pass for Benitez to finish.
Nasa Valenzuela kami sa Sabado, alas 6 ang simula ng ating mga laro. San Juan Knights go for goal against the Bulacan Kuyas Mighty Sports. Valenzuela Classic Idol Cheese Dog hosting the Basilan Steel. Alas 8 ang simula niyan. So, tutok lang kayo dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action para sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. It's a good-sized crowd at the Ynares Center in Antipolo City, Rizal. Literally, basketball never stops sa MPBL. And basketball will never stop for 9 to 10 months in the MPBL Datu Cup.
Sigurado yan. Pagdating ng mga November, I believe, magiging 5 times a week na ang mga laro natin.
De Leon, Belencion, Ludovice. Will go to Vidal. Cadavis, good read there by Abuga, and he takes that ball away. Last shot opportunity.
Ganda ng stop ng Rizal doon. Kahit na magandang pasahan.
Juanico for 3. Couldn't make that one. Ludovice, a Hail Mary, almost makes that. And it's been an exciting first half dito sa Ynares Center. Rizal, the home team, on top, 45-43.
me see your hands up. Everybody know, let me see your hands up. Right now, hands up, hands up. Everybody know, let me see your hands up. Everybody know, let me see your hands up. Everybody know, let me see your hands up. Right now, hands up, hands up. Everybody know, let me see your hands up.
Welcome back to Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. It is halftime of our second game, Rizal versus Pasay. The score is 45-43 in favor of Rizal. Kasama ko ngayon, one representative from each of the team. I will start with Congressman Elmi Calixto Rubio from Pasay. And ano naman po, kamusta naman po ang experience niyo so far watching an MPBL team representing your city?
Very exciting. Nako, talaga naman, ininervyos din ako. Dahil syempre, you're watching competitions, especially kung meron kang sariling team, talagang maninervyos ka rin.
Okay po, I'll get a little serious with my next question. Ano naman po ang stance ng Pasay sa importansya ng sport?
Sa lungsod ng Pasay, syempre kami sa LGU, sa pamumuno ng aming Mayor, Tony Calixto, talagang sumusuport kami. Kahit dun lang sa kalye, talagang mahihilig ang mga Pilipino sa basketball. Kaya lahat ng mga kailangan nila sa abot ng kaya namin, tumutulong kami lalo na ngayon na napasali kami sa MPBL. And congratulations to Senator Manny Pacquiao dahil ang ganda-ganda nito. Nagkakaroon kami ng new friends at yung camaraderie, hindi lang doon sa city namin, kung hindi sa mga ibang cities din nakasali, talagang nadidevelop.
Can you invite the people of Pasay naman po to continue supporting your team?
At sa aking mga minamahal na taga-Pasay, please continue watching MPBL at syempre, continue to pray for the success of Pasay Voyagers. All out Pasay, tibay ng Pasay.
Thank you very much, Congressman Elmi of Pasay. Ngayon, kasama ko naman ang team manager ng Rizal Crusaders, Ma'am Vivian De Padua. Ma'am, paano naman po nakakatulong ang home court atmosphere ngayon para sa Crusaders?
Actually, nakakatulong ang atmosphere at ang crowd ng mga fans namin dito sa Rizal. Bale, ganado ang mga players. So, hindi sila, although ako yung kinakabahan, so sila cool lang ang laro nila. And then, talagang ginagawa nila yung kanilang energy. Talagang energetic yung laro nila sa ngayon. So, yung mga fans talaga, it's a big help po sa mga players.
Okay po, now we have people here supporting your team. I'm sure marami rin nanunood from Rizal that are supporting the Crusaders. Can you give them thanks naman po for supporting your team?
Unang-una, pinasasalamatan ko po ang fans ng Rizal Crusaders, ang mga Rizaleños na sumusuporta po sa Team Rizal. Pinasasalamatan ko rin po ang tulong po ng Rizal Provincial Government sa amin sa pagpapaunlak po nila dito sa pagpapagamit ng Ynares Center. So lahat naman po ng nandito ngayon, happy sila dahil yung atmosphere po ng area is napakaganda naman at napakaluwag po talaga. At binabati ko rin po yung mga nanonood sa kanilang mga tahanan. Maraming salamat po. At sana patuloy niyo pong suportahan. Ang tagal po ng ating laro ay aabutin ng May 2019.
Thank you very much, team manager of the Rizal Crusaders, Ma'am Vivian Tepadua. We'll be back after this break.
Si Mac Cardona against Pangilinan, iniwan. Mac Cardona! Captain Hook! Papailing ka na lang eh. And how durable it has stood the test of time itong mga tira ni Mac Cardona.
Ibi talaga siya.
And that's the evolution of a guard for you. And
yes.
Ito pa, ang ganda naman ng pasa doon ni Mikey Reyes. And how about that? Slicing the middle, getting 2 3-pointers, and getting a drop pass. Mikey Reyes making his teammates look good.
Gomez. Hinanap si Valoria. They look for Rico. 5 seconds to shoot. Rico, the spin. The layup is good. Michael Rico. Paano niya nahanapan ng parang yung tira na yun? Pampanga takes pride in their hometown talents, homegrown talents, and Michael Rico. Lamansa once again. Tapos nagpasa niya Rico na. Lakas ni Santos. The spin move. Oh! Wow. Somari lakas ni Santos. Biglang nawala si Rico. Strike out. Gets his first 2 points in the ballgame.
Ganda ng Pitilla to go up against Parks.
Alabanza with the block. Parks. Orrera in the way, but Parks throws it down anyway. Ray Parks.
What were you thinking? Smart move, Orrera just moving out. Wala na eh. No intimidation. Niliparan na lang eh.
Grabe to si Ray Parks. We're back here at the Ynares Center in Antipolo, Rizal, as Brian Elad na libra 11th assist para kay Ivan Ludovice, and medyo na ano tayo dun
Nalilang.
Napatigil tayo sa pinapanood nating top 5 plays as Mark Benitez nakabawi agad. Ludovice. Elad couldn't control the pass from Ludovice.
And sasabihin ko pa nga lang eh, what's impressive ng first half is that itong si Ludovice, well, it's still impressive. 10 assists, 0 turnovers. And that's his first one.
Marquez, step back Jay. Tapos Benitez underneath again. Medyo tapos ang tira once again.
Good pass.
Sakalanes, that's a 3. Back from Rizal. Bitog. Foul trouble early on. Ngayon lang nakabalik. Abugan, strong move. And James Abugan. Papakilala dito sa Pasay Voyagers.
Ang maganda sa kilos niyon, decisive. Pagkatanggap ng bola, hindi na nagdalawang isip. Inatake kagad, 2 points para kay Abugan.
Ludovice.
Medyo nagkakainitan na yan kanina pa eh. Yung mga short jabs, so to speak. Short bumps. Mga hindi natin nakikita masyado off the ball. Right there.
And James Abugan, recognizing na ito si JP Bilicho, pupunta doon sa corner.
Number 25, James Abugan. That's first personal foul for Tina Desano.
So may foul kay James Abugan. Belenchon takes the three. Well, challenged by Marquez. Balucanag trying to put that ball back in, pero may foul. And they'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Talk about climbing the extra ladder.
No. Oh, Bobby Balucanag is nasa reputasyon niya talaga as a hard worker. Will crash the boards.
And he's in better shape ngayon. Pinaghandaan niya itong liga, itong MPBL.
Very solid in the first game of Pasay. 8 points para kay Bobby. Second free throw, wala. And Rizal on top by 3, 49-46. Diputado. Ito siya kay Benitez. 10 seconds, Diputado. Off the glass, Chris Diputado. Napakitaan. Itong crowd dito sa Rizal. Belenchon to Ilad. Dovice na libre. Goes to Belenchon. Balucanag to Ilad. Didn't really expect the pass. Belenchon, a 3. Misses that one. Diputado with the rebound. Marquez. Still Marquez. Oh, Inyo Marquez just couldn't make the shot there. Ang daming iniwasan ni Inyo Marquez. And Belenchon and Abugan going at it once again.
A lot of bodies on the floor.
Alanes.
That's a foul.
That's a bump in the basket. Shaq Alanes.
Straight line drive. 2 guys, nagpakita ng health, no? Pero hindi humarang sa harap. 3-point play coming up for the guard, Shaq Alanes.
Well, naglaro yan sa Lyceum. Nagkakabita yan si Shaq Alanes as Mangaran replaces Abugan. And before he leaves the floor, nag-iwan pa siya ng tingin kay JP Belenchon.
Friendly look lang.
Oh, friendly look lang naman. Pero di si JP Belenchon nakatingin eh. Alanes couldn't complete the 3-point play. It's Mangaran with the rebound. Rizal in control. 3-point lead. Benitez saves that one. Kanyang pasa.
Careless pass.
Intercepted by Belenchon. Ludovice, atake.
Good hands by Diputado.
Ball will stay with Pasay. And Coach Braulio Lim is pleading. Now, last touch dapat ni Ludovice, pero sabi ng ating officials, Brian Ilad. Warning niya dito. Shot clock down to 18 seconds para sa Pasay. Alanes. So, Vitog with another foul.
Number 9, Alvin Victor. 4 personal foul, 4 team foul.
One away from fouling out in this ball game. Will stay in the ball game right now. See Vitog with the Vice. Belenchon, it's a 3 once again. JP Belenchon, 12 points para kay Belenchon.
And again, dahil kanino, kaya nangyari yung play na yun. Give the hockey assist kay Ludovice. Kundi dahil sa dribble penetration niya, Brian Elad just made a nice extra pass. Delenchon with the 3.
Mangaran to Diputado. That's a 3. And Vitog and Ludovice down on the floor. Vice quick to get up. And we wait for this call here.
Now for a moment, medyo kinabahan ng mga taga Rizal, no? Dahil apat na ang foul nitong si Vitog. Kung napituhan yan against him, that would have been his 5th, but it goes against Ludovice.
Nasa penalty na ang Rizal.
Eric de la Cuesta for Nino Marquez.
Coach Brian Lim shuffling his men in to Benitez, to De La Cuesta. It's a foul on Belenchon.
You see, that's the power of the shot fake. Obviously, you have to be a good shooter like Eric is, but being the smart player that he is also, JP Belenchon closes out hard on him, shows the ball for a nice shot fake. Fouled on the play.
Powerade is the official hydration partner of the MPBL Data Cup.
Please proceed to your respective bench.
There's some discussion here from the game officials, among them. And they're about to make the call.
As they were summoned right away. Di natin alam kung bakit, no, by the chief referee, Coach by Cristobal.
15.
Number 11, Brian Elad for leaving the court.
Okay.
That's his first personal foul. Technical free throw for Eric de la Cuesta.
So may technical on Brian Elad.
Sinasabi nitong si Brian Elad, no, nililinis niya lang yung kanyang mouthpiece. Kaya siya lumabas.
But you know, that's one free throw for Eric de la Cuesta. But you know, the way this ball game has been going, medyo malaki din yun, no? It's too close to call. Nakita nga natin yung statistics nung end of the first half. Halos tabla.
Halos lahat ng category, oh. And if this game goes down the wire, every point will certainly count.
Diputado. 8 seconds to shoot. Chris Diputado. Finds Paul Santiago. They go to De La Cuesta. Attack it. Shot clock winding down. And there's a blocking foul on Salcedo. Right about the same time na tumunog ang ating shot clock buzzer.
As much as I love Eric, he sold that call, especially at the last minute. He is just one of the best of selling a foul.
Eric De La Cuesta.
But nonetheless, he's been outstanding so far. 11 points. The loner in terms of double figures in that first half for Rizal.
Well, 10 points na to si Eric De La Cuesta. Played 10 minutes in the first half. Went 4 of 8. And also had 3 rebounds.
Pretty much started the game 4 of 4 before missing his last 4. And I thought it set the tone also. You know, pinag-usapan natin to in the pregame of, you know, how players should step up, especially their bench. And yun ang pinaprovide niya ni Eric, double figures off the bench so far.
So De La Cuesta with 13 points. Rizal on top by 3. And Salcedo loses the handle, but recovers. Ynares against Santiago. Ynares thought about the 3. Punta sila kay Hamon. Against De La Cuesta. A steal by De La Cuesta. Santiago to Benitez. Back to Diputado. That's a three. Chris Diputado. 0 for 2 from beyond the arc in the second half. Hamon. Back to Alanes.
Good defense by Benitez, preventing the post-up.
Oh, Shaq Alanes, what a shot there. 7 points para kay Shaq Alanes. Hesitation move. Went under the hands of James Mangaran.
Ganda naman ang galaw na yun. Talk about stopping on a dime while keeping your dribble. And then finding yung little space. Eh, papasok pa. Pumasok pa, no? Three-point play para kay Shaq.
He completes the three-point play. We're tied at 54 once again, and ang kasama natin si Gianna Llanes has something for us.
Chris Diputado got buzzed para sa kanyang defense last game, but sabi niya the offense will follow if the defense is good. Nakakuha siya ng practice playing with his brother since childhood sa maliliit na barangay league. Now they're playing for NU in the UAAP and he's in the MPBL. Pero pag hindi siya nagbabasketball, Chris actually works as an NRW specialist sa Maynilad. How does he do it? He said time management lang daw. Back to you guys.
And thank you, Gianna. Yung sinasabi natin, si Chris Diputado may trabaho to during the day. Santiago. Mangaran. Ball Santiago. Santiago, atake, nakalusot. Loses the handle, nabigay pa kay Mangaran. 7 seconds to shoot. Santiago for 3. That's a miss. Hamon.
Turnover. I thought Hamon was the last one to touch the ball.
Mark Benitez pinalitan na ni Marco Balagtas. That happened right in front of us, Coach Christian.
Yeah, but nonetheless, since the replay can only be used in the last 2 minutes of the fourth, ball will still remain with Pasay.
Belenchon, 10 seconds to shoot. JP Belenchon, that's it. The 3. The ball will go to Rizal. Diputado, almost a turnover right there. Santiago right now against Salcedo. Almost lost the handle. Mangaran to Balagtas, the one-hander, in and out. That's another foul on JP Belenchon. So penalty na. Ang parehong teams here in the third period. Medyo yung flow ng game natin medyo bumagal in this third period.
Actually, both teams struggling to get in a good flow na just to create a mini run at least para makakuha ng konting alago, ano? Now you could say both teams definitely are playing hard. But I think both teams also are struggling in terms of their offensive execution. Especially in just simply making a basket.
Mangaran ties the game at 56. 3 minutes and 15 remaining in the third quarter. Alanes. Yes, Diputado. Alanes, step back 3. Short. Balagtas with the rebound.
Not a good shot, especially if you're facing a 1-1-3 zone, wherein 2 guys are on top, 1 on the ball, and 1 on the help side.
Ball Santiago from the corner. Napalakas lang yung tira. Alanes comes away with the ball to Salcedo. Fast break layup. Bothered by Paul Santiago. Diputado now. To De La Cuesta. Handoff. Short. Back come Pasay. Salcedo runs into Paul Santiago.
And I disagree with this call. I thought it was a blocking foul. I'm not sure if Santiago, had position right there with the sidestep. Dapat kasi nasa gitna ng katawan. Once na sumidestep na yung player, unless the defender is still right in front of him towards the chest, that's a legal offensive foul. Pero since nasa gilid, I thought that should have been a blocking call.
Well, there's a lot of debate on that one, lalo na nung NBA Finals, yung kay LeBron James o kay Kevin Durant. No? Talaga, grabe yung debate dyan sa mga tawag na ganyan. De La Cuesta somehow finds a way to wiggle past John Amon, and si John Amon nagre-reklamo. May hawi ng konti from Eric De La Cuesta. Eric De La Cuesta, just a man among boys right now.
Technical foul on number 55, John Hamon, for disrespectfully contacting the official. That's the fourth personal foul.
Not only that, may technical foul pa on John Hamon. De La Cuesta will make the first free throw. Dalawang free throw yan para kay Eric De La Cuesta because during the penalty,
and as a coach, if I'm Coach Cholo, I think the most frustrating part about guarding Eric De La Cuesta is paano ka naiiwanan ni Eric. And obviously he's not even in his prime, he wasn't really known as a guy who can drive the ball to the basket and finish. And aside from yung mga jumpers niya that he's obviously making, ang problema ron, naka-counter pa niya with the drives. So for you to get beat on the dribble by Eric, and not to discredit, obviously, yung ability ni Eric, but as a defensive player, that cannot happen.
Oh, definitely. And
especially if you're a younger player.
Oh. And 3 for 3 si Eric De La Cuesta. Banzali, tumalagtas. Mangaran, free throw line. Jumper is good. James Mangaran, 4 points in the ball game. And the Crusaders extend their lead to 5. Hamon trying to answer right back. Banzali gets the rebound. He'll push the basketball. Banzali, shovel pass to Malagtas. Hamon pleading his case. Pero nakapito na yung referee.
He better be careful. Baka pituhan pa siya ng isang technical. He's gonna be...
No look, shovel pass.
Right here, got him on the arm. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung nirereklamo niya. Sa totoo lang. And it was clearly a foul. He better be careful.
That's another technical.
Wow. Ano naman kaya ito?
Number 55, John Hamon. John Hamon, 5 fouls.
That's it. Para kay John Hamon.
Technical foul on the Pasay Voyagers.
So 5 fouls na si John Hamon. And may technical foul pa on the Voyagers. And Rizal has also it's been assessed on the bench. So may free throw pa, no? Isa pang free throw plus ball possession. Hamon finishes with 11 points. Eric De La Cuesta Nothing but net there. 8-point lead para sa Crusaders.
So I was able to get the clarification sa huling nangyari, no? Because itong si John Hamon, his last foul was his 5th foul. The technical was on John Hamon because of continuous complaining. But since he was fouled out already, yung technical binigay na sa coach, which is kay Coach Cholo. So medyo double whammy.
Right. Meron pang isa dito. Robert Bartolo, nilakasan niya yung, medyo malakas yung pasa niya sa referee natin. I think it's gonna be another technical for delay of game. It looks like it.
Wow.
That's the second technical foul. Someone out of the play court.
$11 points and 5 rebounds para kay John Hamon. Eric De La Cuesta. And this was a tight ball game minutes ago. And it has turned into a 9-point lead para sa Crusaders. $19 points para kay Eric De La Cuesta.
As they say, Throwback Thursday.
It's getting heated here.
Pasay Voyagers head coach Cholo Martin.
So another technical free throw gifted para kay Eric De La Cuesta.
Technical free throw for Eric De La Cuesta.
Well, Pasay has to compose themselves here. Rizal getting points. Kahit di gumagalaw yung oras. So pinag-uusapan ngayon ng ating mga referees at decision. The veterans of Rizal, the likes of Popoy Bansali, Eric De La Cuesta, James Mangaran, Paul Santiago, getting the better of their younger counterparts so far from Pasay.
Ynares free throw is canceled. Official score 64-56.
So one technical has been nullified. Ayan yung pinoprotesta ng Pasay kanina.
But the same thing ng pagka-explain natin kanina, no, a while ago, Sidel. Okay. The last foul of John Hamon was his 5th foul. And while going out from inside the court, papunta sa bench, he had his reaction and some things to say, which was enough reason to the officials to give him a technical. But since he's fouled out already, it was given to Coach Cholo. Now, the additional technical, which was nullified, just created confusion, basically.
And right now, Rizal on top. They can extend this to double digits. De La Cuesta. Popoy Banzali, atake. Banzali! Those young legs of Popoy Banzali getting past the defense and scoring the 2 points.
And if you're Ludovice, you got to be better off guarding the basketball and staying in front. Banzali has not made a three-pointer in this game. You'd rather give up the shot rather than the drive.
Popoy Banzali, one of the most fundamentally sound players you'll ever see. As our De Leon drop pass to Bartolo, gets the bump from Mangaran, and a possible three-point play para kay Robert Bartolo.
He has been solid itong larong ito. Quiet but solid. Itong si Bartolo.
66-59, 7-point lead. Pressure in the backcourt. De La Cuesta. Eric De La Cuesta.
Offensive foul.
It's an offensive foul.
And Coach Braulio knows it also. He acknowledges it.
Van Ludovice, Jet Vidal, Shaq Alanes, Bartolo, and Bobby Balucanag on the floor. Vidal, atake, ball fake. Alanes, the triple. In and out. Marco Balagtas with the rebound. Paul Santiago. And nagdadala ng bola. Atake si Paul Santiago. Nice pass to Banzali, a bit behind him. Balagtas, Santiago trying to find Balagtas that time. Vidal to Balucanag. And De La Cuesta making himself a nuisance there to that shot of Balucanag. So mintis na balik sa Rizal ang bola. The shot clock is off. Balagtas giving the pick. Santiago splitting the defense. De La Cuesta, the fake, the jumper. Wala pa rin. Santiago trying to beat the buzzer. Paul Santiago, that's good. Rizal just keeping that play alive. And that last sequence. And they might get the reward here. Tingnan natin ang nangyayari dito, Coach Christian.
Well, it was like a volleyball play right there. Ball ends up with Santiago. Presence of mind right there. Might have gotten away with an offensive foul on the right leg. But nonetheless, since there was no call, it's gonna count.
Mukhang may foul pa dito.
Well, yun ang nirereklamo ng Pasay. Na yung labas ng sipa ng paa nitong si Santiago. But minsan sa ganung sitwasyon, no?
Paul Santiago can make it a 10-point game.
I think ang nire-review nila ngayon is kung was the whistle blown before or after the buzzer.
Oo.
Kasi mukhang may pumito na official.
It's been a long third quarter. And we're not done yet. Bagsak si Paul Santiago. Sa fadeaway na yun. So there's a bonus shot para kay Paul Santiago. It looks like it.
Nabanggit mo nga si Delph, no? Yung pakiramdam nitong third quarter, parang parehas lang nung first half.
Oo.
The length of it, because of the technicals and the review.
And, you know, etong mga fans dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo, no, yung iba dito kanina pa nung first game, alas 7, and they were treated to a classic in the first game. And tonight,
0.2 seconds.
may natira pang 0.2 of a second.
So there was a foul called.
On the street wall for Paul Santiago.
Santiago to complete the three-point play. He does. 10-point lead para sa Rizal. An extended third period comes to a close. The Crusaders looking good.
Okay, ito na naman ang ating Baywatch Cam. Dito lang yan sa MPBL. So flash those killer smiles once you are seen sa ating Baywatch Cam.
Fourth quarter na tayo dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo. Pasay and Rizal going at it. It's a very tense third period where Rizal finally seizing control 24-16 ng period na yun. Outscored nila yung Pasay. Banzali, a block from Ludovice. And the third quarter field goals, halos dikit lang, oh. 6 of 17 and 6 of 15. But what do you think was the difference in that third quarter?
Well, I think it was obvious. Yung pagtawag ng mga technical fouls, that's going to be an offensive foul by Banzali. And an unsportsmanlike foul as well. Which...
Players of both teams, please proceed to your respective benches.
Wow. Just about nung pinag-uusapan pa lang natin kung ano yung naging diferensya nung last 3 minutes. I think this is etong huling play. This should be an offensive foul only.
Unsportsmanlike foul on number 3, Popoy Bansali. That's his first personal foul. One on the Rizal Crusaders. Warning on number 3, Popoy Bansali for resentment to a call.
Unsportsmanlike foul on Popoy Banzali. Ivan Ludovice, take a look at this free throw story. Only one miss from Rizal out of their 23 attempts. 12 of 18 naman ang Pasay. Second free throw, Ludovice. It's good. They cut the lead to 8.
I look for Ludovice to be more aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. In their last outing against Navotas, He had 17 points.
A nice drop pass by Ludovice. Robert Bartolo, the recipient that time.
That's his 12th assists, I believe, or 13. It was an excellent game. Playmaking game by Ludovice.
Ang ating kasama si Jana Ynares, my report.
A good example of Rizal's motivation today comes from one of their homegrown players, Jerome Juanico. Nakalaro na si Jerome sa Naascot NCAA dati, pero iba daw talaga ang MPBL experience niya because he gets to play for his hometown. Buong pamilya daw ay nandito sa Ynares ngayon, kaya para sa kanila ang laro na ito. When I asked what he does with his free time, doting dad pala ito si Jerome, saying, "I love taking care of my baby girl, Jaylee." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jana. As Marco Balagtas buries the baseline J. Such a welcome respite from all the heated action you're seeing. Jerome Juanico, Rizal's very own. Ludovice, that's a 3. Balagtas loses the handle. Ludovice. Down low to Bartolo. Nagcut si Belencio. Nice pass to Bartolo. Eyes behind his head. JP Belención. 10 points na ito si Robert Bartolo.
Give it up to get it back.
Banzali. They go to Abugan. Atake si James Abugan. James Abugan.
Out of control.
Balukanag doing enough there to prevent the 2 points. Belención on the baseline. And Ludovice takes that ball away. Ynares.
They have to look to attack. Abugan is jogging down the floor. They don't take advantage.
And go to Ludovice. Nasa gitna yan. 3-pointer. Wala. Balagtas with another solid board. Popoy Banzali. Surveys the floor. Banzali again. Nilabas kay Juanico. 5 to shoot. Juanico. Balagtas. 2 seconds. Balagtas. Get away. 2 points. So the basket is nullified. Well, I thought it beat the shot clock. I'm sorry.
Ako rin eh.
Eight-point lead para sa Rizal. And there's 7 minutes remaining. Belención. What about the 3? Binigay kay Ludovice. So down low to Bartolo. Jumper is good. Robert Bartolo making his presence felt dito sa 4th quarter.
12 points in the game.
Six-point lead para sa Rizal. I'd like to thank Powerade, the official hydration partner of the MPBL Datu Cup. Abugan will save this to Balukanag. Pasay off and running. Belención. Ynares. Back to Belención. Back to Ynares. A 3-ball. Ynares. Shaq Ynares. The Voyagers, after a nightmarish 3rd period, have clawed their way back into this ball game. Ynares from the corner. Nothing but net. 3-point game.
Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL.
Okay, once again, ito na naman ang ating Baywatch Cam! Come on mga pogi, ipakita ang inyong pinakamatamis na ngiti! Ayan na naman ang ating mga nagagandahang fans dito lang sa MPBL.
For the right time to shoot my speed, you know, looking for the right time to blast these beats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL.
Back here at the Ynares Sports Center, mga kaibigan nating nanonood, JD Tagle, Aldous Paz, Mike Uboksani, Jim Yonson, Mark Kirante, Ian Kirante, Christian Rojas, Nuki Sabio. Salamat sa inyong suporta sa MPBL. Marco Balagtas, the jumper, no good. Bartolo with the rebound, and Pasay with some momentum here. Pwedeng lumapit ang Voyagers.
Wow.
Ludovice attacks and scores.
He has been anything short but great tonight. Not only with the assist, but with that was a terrific move right there. And putting the defense behind his back. And then with the blistering speed to attack with just 2 dribbles at the rim.
Balagtas putback is good off that miss from Eric De La Cuesta. Nakaka-atake pa ito si Eric De La Cuesta. Ludovice. Nice matchup here with Diputado. Ludovice, 10 seconds to shoot. And Van Ludovice, the 3-ball, ties the ball game. 9 points para kay Vice.
Just refusing to lose. Talaga nakikita mo sa mata niya. Ayaw niya matalo ngayong laro. He wants the ball in his hands.
Diputado, that's a travel. And talking about refusing to lose. Ivan Ludovice, for those basketball fans na hindi na nakakaalala, he was part of that Super 6 of San Beda a few years ago that opened the season against Arellano and won. No, 6 lang sila nun. And talk about heart that time, almost the rest of the team was suspended. There were 6 players and facing a full-strength Arellano team, they won.
Naalala ko yung laro yun. Tama, that was the first game.
Shaq Alanes draws the foul on Balagtas. Now that's on Abugan, rather.
I think fatigue is starting to set in for Rizal. James Abugan, first 3 minutes ng 4th quarter, jogging down the floor. You can just see sa body language the mga players not being able to contain the dribble drive.
Pasay has regained the lead here. 10 kanina, lamang ng Rizal. They've silenced this crowd that has stayed up late at the Ynares Center in Antipolo. Pressure in the backcourt. Nakatawid na si Marco Balagtas. Diputado. Yes, Diputado. The kick out to De La Cuesta. Lalapit.
That's good defense by Telenson. That's a better shot. That's a better shot by De La Cuesta.
20 puntos na ang ginagawa ni Eric De La Cuesta. Alanes. Jet Vidal. Nakakuha ng space. A 3 from Vidal and a foul on Diputado. Twice already in this ball game na tumitira ng 3 na foul ni Chris Diputado.
It was just a simple down screen for Vidal, and then a switch in depensa, miscommunication as the defense was late. Vidal made a good read. Instead of coming all the way to the ball, he flared, had a short flare right in the low wing. Opened up this shot. 3 free throws.
Jet Vidal, a member of the Perpetual Health Altas, has been given a chance here at Pasay. Marco Benitez returns to the ball game, giving this Rizal team another inside presence.
Now here's the press break. Straight
Abugan.
line.
Makukuha ni Eric De La Cuesta ang bola doon. De La Cuesta, but Alanes Na-anticipate yung pasa kay Juanico. Tatlo ang lamang ng Pasay. Vidal. Jet Vidal. Alanes. Jack Alanes. Vidal for 3. Malakas ang tira. Alanes picks up the offensive board. And Pasay will recycle their offense. JP Belenson, aatake. Belenson, Juanico was caught reaching in.
Second personal foul, 14 foul.
Not a good foul right there. Although they're not in the team foul yet, pero halos 4 or 5 seconds na lang remaining dun sa reset na shot clock of the 14.
Pasay turning the tables in the fourth quarter, up by 3. Nasa Ynares Center kami sa Antipolo live on ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. Our first visit at Ynares has been a memorable one. We've been treated to 2 quality games. And we await the conclusion of this one. Pasay against Rizal, the visiting Voyagers on top. Alanes against Diputado. Alanes, step back 3. That's a long one. Shaq Alanes. 13 points. Not much you can do there, Christian. De La Cuesta against Belenson. De La Cuesta forcing that one. Wala siya nakuhang foul.
5 versus 4 opportunity.
Punta sila kay Bartolo. Balukanag. Recovers. Vidal. Nalapit.
Offensive foul.
On Balukanag. And Pasay, that was a great opportunity really to give them some breathing space. So 6 ang lamang ng Pasay, 2:34 left.
Ayan, pag kayo ay focus sa ating Dance Hooligan, show your best dance moves.
5, 4, 3.
2.5 minutes remaining. The Crusaders staring at a 6-point deficit. That's just the second team foul on Pasay. Balik sa laro si Ivan Ludovice replacing Jet Vidal. Medyo nakapahinga ito si Ivan Ludovice. It was really the catalyst of this comeback by Pasay.
No question.
Diputado. Binigay kay Santiago. Benitez, 2 seconds in the shot clock.
Right
Benitez.
Nabasa na ni Bartolo yung galaw ni Benitez dahil yun ang ginawa ni Benitez yung first 2 points niya of the ball game. If you remember, si Def, right jump hook with his left shoulder. That time got blocked.
Oh, Robert Bartolo standing his ground against Mark Benitez. Ludovice, punta sila kay Bartolo ngayon. Bartolo is trapped. Ludovice, 8 seconds to operate. Ludovice trapped as well. Ynares, it's a long 3-ball. Air ball ang nangyari. De La Cuesta comes away with the basketball. Diputado. De La Cuesta puts it down on the floor. De La Cuesta. Oh my goodness. Eric De La Cuesta is finding ways.
He was looking for a foul too.
A minute and 20 remaining. Ludovice.
A terrific individual defense by Diputado on Ludovice.
Belenchon attacks.
That's going to be a foul. I think it's going to go against Santiago for pushing off itong si Bartolo at the last minute.
Oh. The Voyagers catch a break here.
I think this is the correct call.
That's huge para sa Crusaders, especially that they have been in the penalty for quite some time now. Bartolo. Now in and out. A ray of hope para sa Rizal Crusaders. Ayoko sabihin na mahaba pa to, pero certainly Rizal still in the ball game, and second free throw no good as well.
Lane violation.
It's Rizal basketball. 2-possession game. 71 seconds remaining. Diputado uses the Abugan pick. Punta sila kay Paul Santiago. Paul Santiago. There's a foul taking a 3. Santiago will go to the line. Ynares has sumabit ang kamay ni Shaq Ynares doon as he was closing out. Tatlong free throw para kay Paul Santiago. Medyo malakas ang una.
I'm not sure kung may nagche-check ng stats. But I'm gonna nominate itong larong to ng pinakamaraming dead ball situations.
Medyo marami nga, no? That's an understatement.
And I say that because, you know, basketball is a game of flow. You know, and not only because of, you know, the technicals and the involvement of the officials, but also with the poor fouls of both teams. How many times buong laro for both teams nafa-foul sila sa 3 points? It's been quite a lot.
That's a lot. I have to agree with you there. Ynares na libre. That's a 3. That's good! Ivan Ludovice setting up Shaq Ynares. That's his 16th assist. That's a league record. De La Cuesta, the 3.
Oh, it's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Santiago or Balacanag. Or Balucanag. We'll see kung kanino mapupunta to.
That's a big shot from Shaq Ynares.
2 big shots.
Oo. Yung isa kanina, no? Step back 3.
Yung isa sa parking lot sa likod. Yung pangalawa, halos
sa Pasay na. Sa Pasay na. Sa may airport banda. And Ludovice.
This was like 5 feet beyond the arc.
Got a lot of backspin on that shot. Wonderful mechanics.
That's the second personal foul. 4 on the Pasay Voyagers.
Subuhay pa rin dito ang Rizal. Because this is 2 free throws.
Last ball possession.
Last ball possession. And they could get 5 points out of this. Itong Crusaders.
Tama ka dyan. And with 37 seconds, kung mangyari nga, tulad nung sinabi mo, yung 5 points, but Abugan misses the first.
So 4 na lang ang pwede. Ang posible.
Maybe 3.
But
babalik
pa sa inyo yung bola.
Babalik pa yung bola sa kanila.
Pangalawa, mintis din. And I think that's more fatigue right there on James Abugan.
Kasi bitaw pa lang halos. Makikita mo na mintis.
Rizal Crusaders hoping to make one final stand here on their home floor. Coach Braulio Lim is trying to map out that players. We take a look at their team standings. Makati Skyscrapers panalo. And I do believe that was an upset over the Manila Stars Robust Energy Capsules earlier. Jexter Apinan with a big shot. And I said the Blasa was the best player of that ball game. And Rizal Crusaders looking for their first win. As Pasay looking to spoil their home debut. 2-0 na ang Davao and Muntinlupa. And on Saturday, alas 6 po ang simula, no? So medyo maaga tayo. San Juan Knights go for gold against Bulacan Cuyas Mighty Sports Valenzuela Classic, Idol Cheese Dog and Basilan Steel sa second game. Alas 8 yan. And sigurado akong makakauwi ng maaga ang ating mga kaibigan na nagtatrabaho sa MPBL. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipino. 37.2 seconds remaining. De La Cuesta, Diputado. They go to Paul Santiago, takes the 3, short. Bartolo, big rebound.
Not the best of shots, especially after a timeout. May tao sa harapan.
Belencion. And Rizal had to foul that time.
Hindi rin ako sigurado kung he was the best guy to take that shot. I'd have to check the stats, but I don't think this the way it feels all throughout the game. I don't think Paul has made a 3-pointer, or maybe even one.
Ludovice misses the free throw, but this has been solid in this ball game. Ivan Ludovice, 16 assists. It's a double-double para kay Vice. Spearheaded the comeback. Diputado to Benitez. 3-ball. Malakas. Bartolo, rebound. Belencion will milk the clock, and that should do it. It was a wonderful voyage para sa Voyagers. Pasay bouncing back from that loss to Navotas. They go 1-1. Etong Pasay, as for Rizal Crusaders, bagsak sila to 0-2. Our final score, 87-81. Gianna Ynares is with our best player.
Our player of the game is brought to us by Powerade, the official hydrating partner of the MPBL. Kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 13 assists, Ivan Ludovice. So, malapit yung score the entire time. Para sa'yo, ano yung linamang nyo sa kalaban at nakuha nyo itong panalo?
Well, nakita naman sa preparation namin through practices, nagbunga yung namin, yung intensity namin, and pagiging fresh legs namin, mas young legs kami. So yun yung para sa akin, yun yung naging bala namin.
Okay, meron ka bang gusto batiin?
Well, of course, actually taga Rizal po ako, taga Antipolo ako. Binabati ko po lahat ng kamag-anak ko. Baltasar family, Ludovice, mga taga Golden City po, mga taga Lucban, Quezon, lahat po ng Rookies family, lahat po ng pamilya ko. Siyempre yung Diquilla family. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, our player of the game. Back to you, Sadalf and Christian.
Thank you, Gianna. Congrats, Vice Ludovice. 13 assists na natapos niya. And on Saturday, we will be in Valenzuela, San Juan against Bulacan at 6 p.m. Valenzuela and Basilan at 8 p.m. Para sa aking partner, Christian Luanson, and courtside reporter, Gianna Ynares, this has been Sadalf Tupas. Good night from Antipolo.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang pakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kubunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na, MPBL na. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari sa